Stars are enigmatic objects, with deaths as alluring as their lives. As much as we know about them, there's perhaps much more that we don't know about them, and are still finding and figuring out. Though our solar system has only one star, our Sun, you'll be surprised to know that most stars exist in binary systems, meaning a system composed of two stars orbiting each other. Now every once in a while, the universe treats us to a rare event, say an occultation, or a transit or an eclipse. But we are lucky enough to have the chance to witness an even rarer event in the coming months. That of a nova explosion in a binary system. NASA has called it a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for stargazers. So what exactly is a nova explosion and why is it so rare? And when is this celestial marvel going to take place in our night sky? Welcome to Lab 360, it's time to explore. When mass equal to that of the Sun is squeezed in a volume as small as the Earth, what you get is a white dwarf, thus making a white dwarf a superdense, superhot dead body of a star, which once shined bright. Among 100 star systems near the Sun, only about 8 are thought to have white dwarfs. On the other hand, a red giant is one of the late phases in the evolution of a star. Stars weighing less than 8 times the mass of the Sun become a red giant when they have used up all the hydrogen in their cores. Our Sun will also become a red giant after about 5 billion years, when its outer layer will expand like a balloon and become tenuous. It is predicted that our Sun will grow so big as to engulf Mercury, Venus, and possibly, even Earth. The extreme density of a white dwarf also endows it with extreme gravity. And so, in a binary system containing a white dwarf and another star, the white dwarf keeps pulling material from its companion and gathering mass. As it keeps heaping up more and more mass, pressure and heat keeps building up until it can hold no longer, and bang, it explodes in a nova. A nova explosion is like a hydrogen bomb detonating in space. Such a nova explosion is going to occur in the coming months in our Milky Way, and it will be visible to the naked eye. This nova is going to occur in the binary system T Coronii Borealis. This system is located in the small constellation Corona Borealis or the Northern Crown, some 3,000 light-years away from us. The T Coronii Borealis system consists of two objects, one a red giant, on the verge of dying, and another a white dwarf, a dead star. What will this nova look like in our sky? This nova explosion will be visible as a new star in our night skies. This new temporary star will be as bright as the North Star, Polaris, and will be visible for at least a couple of days with the unaided eye, before dimming down. But people can see it for a week or so with binoculars in the night sky. NASA has called it a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for people living in the Northern Hemisphere, because such binary systems, in which a white dwarf is heaping up mass from its companion, are rare in our galaxy. The T Coronii Borealis system is a known recurrent nova, and the last time an eruption happened in this star system was in 1946, and the next will happen 80 years later. Bradley Schaefer, a former professor of physics and astronomy at Louisiana State University, dug out historical records of eruptions of this system and found out that German monks had documented it in 1217 as Signum Mirabile, in Latin, which translates to wonderful omen. He found another record of the sighting of this nova by an English astronomer Francis Wollaston in 1787. He published these findings in a recent paper in the Journal for the History of Astronomy. Pinpointing the exact time when the T Coronii Borealis system will go nova is tricky business. According to their calculations, the nova could happen anytime between now and September. The new star will reach its peak brightness within 24 hours of the nova explosion. It could maybe even happen tonight, Schaefer said. More probably it'll be within the next couple of months, and very probably before the end of summer. But how do scientists know that the nova will occur in the next few months? The truth is that scientists have no clue about when a nova will occur. But scientists know about 10 novae which are recurrent novae, and T Coronii Borealis is one. Recurrent novae, as you can guess from the name, are novae that expel material in a periodic fashion. Once this period is determined, scientists can find out when the next nova explosion will happen in a particular system. There are lots and lots of nova that have been discovered, but most haven't been known to recur, explains Meredith McGregor, an assistant professor with the Department of Physics and Astronomy at Johns Hopkins University. Generally, it takes thousands of years before a white dwarf has accumulated enough mass to go nova, but the white dwarf in T Coronii Borealis seems to be doing it much faster, in just 80 years. This is what makes T Coronii Borealis special. Another sign that scientists look out for is dimming. T Coronii Borealis had dimmed for a year before erupting in 1946. This system started dimming again in March 2023, making scientists predict that it will go nova again sometime between March and September 2024. Studying such binary systems helps scientists understand the process of mass transfer between stars in a binary system. For astronomy enthusiasts like us, such binary systems exploding every once in a while are a treat. And we can't wait for it. Are you equally excited to experience this celestial phenomenon? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. And be sure to subscribe to Lab 360 for the latest revelations in space exploration. Hit the bell icon to stay updated, and let's continue to explore together.